Hi folks, Bob Dale for Southern Remarketing in Jackson, Mississippi, where Dan sells trucks, sells every kind of diesel truck in the world, folks. Sells them all on eBay. He sold literally hundreds. And of all the trucks we sell, the hardest to find are Dodges, folks. They are the absolute hardest to come by. And an older Dodge that's a nice truck that we feel like our customers will like, that's a good solid truck. Four-wheel drives are just really hard to come by. We're going to list one today though that's not. It's a 2006 Dodge truck, folks. It's an SLT with a bighorn package, or SLT bighorn package, ever how they say that. Good set of tires. The interior's immaculate. The spares underneath it. The bed's just like it ought to be. Just a good looking stand-up truck. Four-wheel drive. Got air suspension in the rear. You can see it's got a small leveling kit on it. A really nice stand-up truck. Come on, we'll show it to you. The color is really pretty. You can look under here for our customers who all come from the East Coast and the Midwest. There's absolutely zero rust on it, no issues. But look at the interior. It is absolutely immaculate.
Got the manual shift on the transfer case, got factory navigation, factory driver info center.
Carpet seats are perfect, the headliner's perfect. No smoking, no pet odors.
Got the air suspension. You can adjust up and down depending on what you got hooked up.
You couldn't hear it because this Peckerwood just drove by in a $30 truck, but it works. It goes up and down. But look at it. Well, let's look in here at these kick panels and everything, how nice it is. Back up in here. It's been someone's everyday driver, folks. Yeah. 4 doors, the back seat is immaculate. I don't know if you can tell with the shadows, but the headliner is perfect. And these carpets are like new back here. Not been banged and smeared on. No paint work here. There's your tires. You can see it. Spares underneath it. Four-wheel drive off-road. So before somebody gets us, there's a little scratch right here, just a touch on it. You won't show up in pictures, but it's there. Look back here. I can't open it, I'm sorry. Tailgate works just like it should. It's got fifth wheel rails in it. You may never need those, folks, but if you ever do, you'll be glad they're there because they're hundreds of dollars to put in. Spray in bed liner, the bed's not beat up. Look here, the lights are perfect. Once again, the tires up under it. It's got a good stance to it, a big tall stance, which I like. See how nice it is. It's never been beat around in the mud, folks. I can promise you that. Look out, listen how tight it is.
Got the tow mirrors on it.
Yeah.
This dash has been recovered, yes, like all Dodges. If it don't have a recovered dash, it's going to need one. And this one has had us done, so that's $500 or $600 you won't ever have to spend.
Windows, door locks, tilt, cruise, stereo, navigation, four-wheel drive, 4 doors.
Zero rust.
No, look at that.
Corners everywhere, no rust.
Pretty truck. These trucks are so hard to find, folks. I mean, they are just so hard to find like this. For every truck we can find like this to sell, trust me, we'll pass 25 that look like they've been farming every day for 10 years. This is a good stand-up truck. My name's Bob Dale, but if you have questions about this, give Dan a call, 601-720-2857, 601-720-2857. You can call him anytime. That's what he does, man. Just let it ring till he answers. Sure. But it'll only ring one time because he won't set up his
You won't like the answer you get on the 8th call in a row.
He will return his phone call if he doesn't answer. Dan's a typical lawyer who figures that we all operate on his time.
Sure.
Get that little deal in there, son. That said, a great truck. A 2006 Dodge. 2006 Dodge. It's an SLT with a bighorn package. It's only got 160,000 or so miles on it. Tires are good, four-wheel drive, everything works. Dan's gonna take you on a ride and drive. Air's ice cold, stand up, good looking truck. Stand up, a great stance. Like as I said, the tires are good. It does have a small leveling kit on it, which gives it a great stance. It's got air suspension in the rear end, which is a big add.
Well, it's got air assist.
Yeah, you'll be real tickled with this truck, folks. This is not one of these trucks, if you ship it or anything, when it gets there, you'll say, what is that just came in? You'll like this truck a lot. It's as clean as it can be. So if you've been looking for an affordable Dodge 4-wheel drive truck, this is it, folks. Thanks for watching our video. We do appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi folks, Dan Dell here. You've been listening to my dad talk. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive. Before I do, just want to show you under the hood. First of all, you can see how clean it is. We don't wash under hood. This is just how it came into it. Main thing I want to show you though is you can see absolutely no blow-by. Just a tiny wisp of smoke. You probably can't even see in the video, but smoke's not a big deal. The main thing is you can see I set this oil fill cap down on here and it doesn't blow off. If it blows off, that means you've got engine compression getting past the piston rings into the crankcase. But not the case with this one. And it is the 325 horse, the high output engine. It's not the lower output one. Okay, now I'm in the truck and situated. First of all, I want to show you, got the factory navigation system, and it does work. All that stuff does like it should. This is the first. We've had a ton of Dodge trucks. I've never seen another one with the factory navigation. Got a cell phone mount, ice cold air. Of course, like I said, dash has been redone. Got your overhead readout for the shows your distance to empty, your compass and temperature, and all that good stuff. You can see on the dash, no engine lights lit. It does show the brake and ABS light, and what that is the rear ABS sensor, and we're just waiting on the part to come in so we can fix it. It will be fixed before you pick the truck up, so don't worry about that. We usually do all that before we even list them, but I wanted to go ahead and get this one listed and not wait. It's going to be a few more days before the part shows up, because we buy most of our parts on eBay just like we sell most of our trucks on eBay. So anyway, like I said, that will be fixed before you take delivery or before it's shipped, however that works out. Now you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson. So even though the video may come out a little shaky, rest assured in person this truck drives great. No issues there. Cranks right up, runs perfect hot or cold, doesn't smoke, doesn't do anything weird. Steering wheel's not ate up or anything. Got your steering wheel controls for your cruise. Like I said, I got the manual shift transfer case. Got all the extra cup holders. This compartment will also lift up so you have real 3 across seating front and rear, which is it's really handy if you got kids. This truck, you can see, drives like it should out on the interstate. Doesn't pull to the left or right. Doesn't vibrate or pull when you hit the brakes. This is one of those trucks, if you want to fly in, drive it home, you can. I don't know of any reason it wouldn't make a trip anywhere. I wouldn't hesitate to go in it anywhere. We'll pick you up at the airport, no extra charge. Bring you back to our place here in Jackson. Do all the paperwork, do feedback and stuff, and let you get on the road. We've done it hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of times, so we make it a smooth, easy transaction. Surprisingly enough, didn't have to put a windshield in this truck. It's got the Dodge label on the bottom. It's the original windshield. And one thing that does tell you is this truck hadn't been out a farm truck or, you know, out on gravel roads and stuff, because you get lots of rock picks treating one like that. So no issues there. Like I said, if you want to fly in, drive it home, you can, but we also understand most of our customers are from up north, and they're buying from us, well, first of all, because we got great prices, but second of all, because our vehicles have no rust. So we know a lot of you don't have time to spend 2 or 3 days flying in, driving home, and all that. So what we've done instead of you having to worry about setting up shipping, which you're welcome to do if you want, but we can do it for you now. If you look online, get some shipping quotes, don't let them scare you off, because most of these online shippers, they don't really have a fleet of trucks. Well, all they've got is they get on this website, same as us, and they post it, and they charge you $300 or $400 for the favor, and then what you pay when the shipper drops it off is all you really paying to get it shipped. The rest just went in the broker's pocket. Well, there's only one website that all these independent drivers use, and these brokers, and we've joined it. We paying the god-awful expensive bill every month to be a member, and that's so we can help take care of shipping for you. We'll post it, we'll handle the pickup and everything, and all you do when the driver drops it off is you pay him. And if you're interested, give me a call or shoot me a text with your zip code, or you can email me, and I'll give you a good ballpark figure on shipping. Or if you're in Atlanta or near Atlanta, or Dallas, or pretty much anywhere in Florida, I can get you a great deal on shipping to those three places. So just contact me if you're interested. It usually works out. It's a lot cheaper to ship one, unless you're just right here in Mississippi. It's a lot cheaper to ship one than it is to fly in, drive it home, stay in hotels, all that mess. We've been driving now for a while. I'll show you. You can see no engine lights on, no airbag, none of that. Just the ABS and the brake, which we're going to take care of. So I just like to show that after we've been driving a little while, because it's easy to pop a light off and take a picture, but if you got a problem and it's not fixed, then the light's going to come right back on. That's why, I could have popped those lights off and they'd have stayed off for just a second, long enough for me to just swing by it with the camera and take a picture. But after driving, they come right back on because it's got a bad rear wheel sensor. But you can see though, no engine lights, no airbag, no other warning lights of any kind, so good to go with that. I've just never seen this factory navigation in a Dodge for some reason. It just wasn't checked off very often. And the other good thing about this truck, most of these Dodges, especially these 5.9s like this one has, by this point people have put the dumpster can exhaust pipes on them and everything else, and they sound, Cummins sounds like a real diesel to begin with, but people do all this stuff. They put high flow intakes that clog up, big fart can exhaust that make it 10 times louder than it should be, and they do all that. I don't know why, but they do. But this truck, it's all stock, and that's what I like to find, is a truck that's stock. That means somebody hadn't been beating on it, they hadn't been trying to soup it up and everything. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I do that to my truck, but you always, stuff like that, you always want to be the one to do it and not have somebody else doing it. That way you know how it's been done and how it's been treated. And this truck's been treated well. All that stuff works. Headliner's good. There's no odors in this truck. No smoking smells, no pet smells. It's pretty much fragrance free. So if you have any questions about this truck, give me a call. If you want to make an offer, you want to talk price, give me a call. If you're interested in shipping, give me a call. Be glad to answer any questions you may have. Go over anything you may want to know. My number is 601-720-2857. Appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, hear everything we have to say, and we'll look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.